Well, then I guess we come to I suppose what's deemed as maybe the unofficial, open for the show, which is again Legion of Doom take on Money Inc.
Yeah, not
really,
a bad match.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. To be honest,
one thing we should mention is that Legion of Doom came up with Puerin,
and
Rocco, the ventriloquist dummy doll.
Yeah,
I don't remember an awful lot about Rocco. I'll be honest.
It was only about 6 months.
Right. Okay.
From when Edwin came in, because he came in like Mania 92.
Yeah.
Which is Mania 8, I think, wasn't it?
Mania 8. Mania 8, yeah.
And then, obviously, this is near the end of their run as Legion of Doom Warriors in WWE.
Well, this was their last match, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Jay's just going in with it, yeah. No, I thought it was, but yeah.
Yeah, it was their last match for 3 or 4 years, I think. Because
for WCW?
Yeah, because one of them failed a drugs test, I think, and the other one, the other one just wasn't happy with creative direction. So yeah, it was a moment, I guess.
I think Hawk's one of those releases then.
Yeah, well, what happened from what I've been told from like shoot interviews is
from what you've been told.
He fucking knows him, doesn't he?
Well, from shoot interviews was. He stayed over in London for another week.
Really? What, after the show?
Yeah, with the Hells Angels of London.
Oh, wow.
And apparently so did Rocco.
I thought they didn't like Rocco.
He got left behind.
Oh, wow.
And
was that Rocco's last appearance then? Or?
I think so, yeah.
Wow.
And Animal, left like a few months later. But Hawk went to New Japan to form the Power Warriors, or
that's
Hellraisers with
shit.
Someone from New Japan. I can't remember his name now, but that happened.
Good.
Yeah, really odd though, because I think it's one of those. Like again, it's interesting doing retro reviews, isn't it? Because like when we've done reviews before of shows just after that, like we're doing them just after they've happened, so we review nothing but the show, but. When you look back, and you can look back this far, in front, and you've got all the backstory to stuff and the stuff that happened after, and you can see, the consequences of certain things and that. It's really interesting, but for that to be the last one, I think it was really enjoyable. I loved the match, to be honest, like I loved it from a fan standpoint.
Yeah.
Like the fans there were just all over it.
Yeah.
Some really cool bits. I do love the, there's one, I think, where, I think Hawk just about misses the clothesline from the top rope. But I know there's some people saying like it looks a bit like there's, a bit like maybe you could tell Legion of Doom were at the end of the ropes with it and stuff, but I still thought it was really enjoyable. The entrance alone made it really cool.
I like the entrance. Can I give big respect to Ted DiBiase for the white trunks against Legion of Doom?
Yeah. To be honest though, I thought that was an interesting pick anyway, because it used to be like it's a really old thing, but the heels would wear black and the faces would wear white or bright colours, but heels would always go for black boots, black trunks, or at least black boots. So, and he was like kitted out completely in white, but
it bumped his ass off for him as well.
Really did, yeah. That was a hell of a clothesline over the top rope. But yeah, Animal gets a hot tag towards the end, and that's pretty much writings on the wall then, isn't it? But yeah, overall a really fun match, to be honest.
Yeah.
I can see if that was an opener for the States, then it did feel like an opener.
Because what we should say also, that it was pre-taped a few days before being shown in America.
Yeah.
So obviously, they must have had plans of what they wanted of going, this might be on, this might not be. But
yeah, they obviously made, it's like just choosing it in the edit room, isn't they? But again, you could do that back then. Like we said, you haven't got the social media elements, you haven't got phones and people doing spoilers and stuff. So, you couldn't get away with that now, really.
No.
Definitely not.
But no, what would you give it? I mean, for what it is, I guess, are you going to look at it like how it would stack up now? Or for the time? Because it's tricky, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that because I don't think it'd be fair to compare the wrestling to today's wrestling.
For some of it, but then like when you get to, I know we'll get to it, but when you get to like the main event, I mean, let's be honest, there's...
Yeah.
I'll just rate it for for the time. But again, 3 stars, easy all day.
For you, I just think, I'd say in the middle for me. But again, middle for me is a silver.
Yeah, I give it 3 as well. Because it is if it wasn't a pre-tape and it was a live show, that is the kind of opener you would hope for.
Yeah.
for that crowd.
Crowd's hot, and it gets them pumped up, and that's what you need, isn't it?
Yeah,
definitely.
You can't start with a dull match.
No.
But then again, from what I remember from the 6-man tag when that was not shown on pay-per-view, that kind of had the same thing.
Yeah.
So they could have, but probably because of that, and you had Legion Doom.
Well, I suppose if you have to pick between them, and
3 men, 1 ball. I did it.